Well, good morning. It's still morning. It's Friday, and I finally got home from my beauty salon day. And Robert's got my fence almost done here. We're having to move the bucks and turn it around. And we have actually made that long gate there actual functioning gate so we can open it if we need to. And Robert's gonna pound a post. He's pretty good at this part, especially when you give him a 6-foot post. If you've ever housed bucks, you know you gotta make it strong. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, so Robert's almost finished here, and he's made it so we have a gate. I told him I wanted to put the corral panel here so we have a gate to get in. We got, this is a big steel pipe gate, and it's really super heavy. We put some cattle panel on it so that they can't stick their heads through it. We've got 2 houses because I'm not letting stinky bucks inside the building. There's an overhang here, and their water's up there. He's got I had him put the round bale in the feeder. We got a tarp on it, so they'll be over here by the chickens. And we're pretty much done with this here. We had to hose out the one house because when he went to get it, evidently it was full of mud, so had to wash it out. I washed out the outside, but he drug it back through here, so you can't really tell. And gotta put some straw in there. This is all clean. You probably can't see it because of the sun. Not complaining, there's sun. So tomorrow we can put the bucks in here so we can move the does over to the buck pen, the young does, the yearlings, so we can start weaning some kids. We're gonna wean the boys first. I'm not keeping back any bucks this year, babies wise. They'll all get banded because I'm not separating them out like I did last year. It's so bright and pretty out here today. You'd never know it was February. It's at least 50 degrees out here. I have a lightweight jacket on, and I could probably take that off because I'm really not cold. But anyway, while I was giving updates, the quad boys are officially in weaning. I've taken them away from their mom, so they don't, oh my goodness, it sounds like a bunch of little pigs over there eating. I gotta get in there. You gotta see this, or listen to them. I think everybody knows that we're trying out a new feed this year. When we got Joker last fall, he was on some different feed, and so we decided that we'd give it a try. We had to special order it. I have to drive a half hour to get it one way, but they eat it, and it's really not that expensive compared to some of the show feeds. As you can see, they really like it. I put this out because Robert had fed them, but I think he gave them the wrong batch of feed. I had it all marked, but you know. Anyway, they're in here, sound like little piglets. The quad girls are in here. The paint one over in the corner over there, and one right beside her. Those are the quad girls. They are a little bit smaller, but their mom raised them, so I'm not really going to complain about that. Not everybody would have done it that way. I get that. I'm not everybody else. I do things a little bit differently. A lot of things that I do differently than other people work for me. They might not work for somebody else. My does are actually in really good shape for coming up on weaning time. Hey there, little knothead. This is Randy's favorite goat's daughter, Whiskers' daughter. She's something else. But this doe here actually has raised triplets. Got some out here. Everybody looks pretty good. Looks like they've been after their hay pile. Hi there. What are you doing? Hi. You're pretty. That's Whiskers' other daughter. There's Whiskers. Christy's kid is huge compared to everybody else because he's got more food than everybody else. He's month old. Well, that's a buck. He's a month old. Hilda doesn't like him fighting, so she gets between them. That's quad mom. Festus is feeling better. She looks pretty good for raising quads. It's all that extra food. That's a full blood though. That is Hercules' sister, by the way. And you guys remember Hercules? That's his little sister. That is Jewel. Robert put up the wire fence here between the pins so the kids can't stick their heads through. This here is Ruby. Probably can't really see her. See if I can get on the other side of the tree out of the glare. Ruby is one of last year's quads. That's Jewel's baby. I think she's just wore out, you know, because sunbathing and everything. It's nice out here. You are huge. There's a weather prospect right there. That's a little doe kid. That's his sister. It's old Brutus. Good morning. It is Saturday. It's a little frosty out here, but not bad. Today, before I feed these guys, we're going to move them to their new enclosure. Here they come. Junior's not going with them. These two big monsters, hi buddy, are going to go to the, dog nose, they're going to go to, are you happy to see me? Are you happy to see me? Are you? So, well, he was trying to protect you, buddy. I don't think he meant to stick his horn in you. Well, we got the girls moved. We got the boys moved. We're not weaning any kids today. But we're down here at the hay pile. First bale Robert brought was the grass bale, and I don't think they're going to eat that because it's kind of waterlogged from all the rain we got and the snow. So we brought them over this alfalfa mix bale, and put the tarp on it. We got toys over here for them to play on. Didn't put the dog in here. Not really sure where I'm putting the dog. But I don't think he should go in here with these girls. So these are the yearlings. Couple of these are for sale. That one there, that one back there, and that one that just run that way. I think originally I think I was only going to keep like 3 of them, but I changed my mind and decided I was going to keep 4. And there's my little baby, my little miracle. She's the same age as the rest of them. She just never grew after she got sick. She still eats and does everything a goat does. Sometime later Saturday, back in the barn again, looking at everybody. The fellas are cleaning out the weaning area for the kids so we can wean them next week. And I was just out here looking at everybody. Trimmed a couple more does' feet. I'm only able to do a couple at a time. I did 9 the other day, and it took me all week to recover from that, so I can't do them all at once anymore. Oh, that many in a day. That's not all of them. So there's Christy's little boy. Boy, he's awful pretty over there. Well, good morning. It's Sunday, and everybody's hollering at me. We're gonna go see how everybody fared for the night. Junior wasn't happy where I put him, so I had to move him. So he's back over here with the boys. Brought his tire and his chain over here just in case. Hey, fellas. Well, looks like you guys lived through the night. Hi. Somebody was in the hut. I don't know who it was, but I'm guessing one of them was. Or the dog. Who knows? But here's the boys. Look like they're doing all right. Go see what part 2 of the cleaning was yesterday. Oh, we're arguing. I showed you little girls last night. It's a little cold this morning. About 25 degrees, 26 degrees. A little warmer than that in the barn. Hi, everybody's. What you doing? What you doing? There's another big dog nose. Hi. All right. So these 2 fellas had a whole lot of energy last night or yesterday, and the weaning area, the weaning shed here, We got the cement blocks down for them to stand on. And we got that sweet PDZ down on the floor here. You really can't smell, really doesn't smell bad in here at all. And they dug it down to original, so that's pretty darn good. But yeah, it's all cleaned out, ready for kids. We just have to, I think, go in and get the cobwebs off the walls is the only thing remaining in here, but yeah, we got that. Out here, we'll clean that up later. We hooked up the hose system here because it's so much easier to water them if the hose is not frozen. I'm sure you can only imagine. So we put it at an angle so that hopefully it will not be frozen. It goes down to the horses so we can fill theirs up. We can unhook it. Well, we're going to make it so we can unhook it down there so that we can drain the hose out. I have to get another part to my quick connect to make it be able to come right off of the hose, or off of the float. Like we have a float here in this one, and it turned the heater back on this one last night, so I'll have to turn it on. It's an iffy time of the year, so we never know if it's going to be cold or warm or half and half or what. So yeah, Robert made this feeder for the goats. All it is some old rods that came off of those spools that we have, and a piece of culvert pipe, and a whole bunch of zip ties, in case you're wondering how we held it together. Nothing fancy, just a feeder, because they tear stuff up, these bucks do. So okay, the fellas cleaned the chicken house too. They did a really good job in there. Now the chickens spread their shavings out. I of course put it underneath their beds, but they didn't leave it there. Did y'all eat all that food? I gave them a whole bunch of food. No eggs yet. Yeah, everybody's in here. Lots of silkies. I got extra silky roosters if anybody needs any. Some of them's pretty nice. They're outside over there, but there's the silkies. There's the baby. One of the babies. We got two babies. I think that's a pullet that survived the winter so far. Yep. Old fluffy butts. While I was in here, I thought I'd show I've got these Premier One waterers, and they made something new this year. Last year they came out with, and they were on back order, but you don't have to take the top off anymore. You just pop open the lid there, and you can fill it with a watering can. Let's make sure these guys, yeah, they got theirs. But these have been working really good since I got them. Even that minus 45 degrees that we had the other day, they still withstood not freezing. So that's awesome.